Hello everyone, we've got a new video for you today, a new book to read. It's not quite as innuendo-laced or quite as filthy as the last two, but it's a fun little book that we found. It was recommended actually to us by one of the comments in a previous video. It's based on an old German story called the Tale of the Mole, and it's been translated into a new Scots version by, a Scots version by a Perth teacher called Matthew Mackie, and it's called The Tale of the Wee Mowdie, who wanted to ken who keeked on his head. Keek, of course, being a poop. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a fun little story. Nothing really spectacular, but I thought I'd share it because it's made me kind of smile today. So here we are at the kitchen table, ready to read our book. As you can see, our beautiful vinyl cover here is battle damaged from our son, destroying the vinyl and stains, spaghetti stains, and just a midden. Things you can scrub repeatedly and they'll never go away. You've got kids, you completely understand. So, here's our book. The Tale of the Wee Mowdie that wanted to ken what keeked in his head. So it's written in Scots. Now, here we go. I, of course, am Scottish, born and raised in the Highlands in Thurso. Although reading the Scots, I'm maybe not quite as good, so this might not go the best, but we're going to have a stab at it. So the Tale of the Wee Mowdie that wanted to ken what keeked in his head. Of course, keek, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Scots language, keek, of course, is a poop. So, here we go. Yen day, the wee Mowdie poked his head out fae above the ground to see whether or no the sun had already risen. Then it happened. It was lang and brown, looking a bit like a lynx saucer, and the worst would was, it landed right in his head. Oh, right in his head. Oh, keek, cried the wee Mowdie. Wha's done this in my head? But he was that short-sighted, he couldn't see anybody about. Did you do this in my head? He speered at the dew that was just fleeing by. Me? No, how could I? I'd do it like this, answered the dew. And plash! A sappy white blab drapped onto the ground, right aside the wee Mowdie. His right leg was splarket white. Did you do this in my head? He speered at the cuddy that was grazing in the field. Me? No, how could I? I'd do it like this, answered the cuddy. And flump, 5 great muckle cuddy apples dunted down just a midge's whisker for the wee Mowdie. He was gay impressed. Did you do this in my head? He speered at the mocking. Me? No, how could I? I'd do it like this, answered the mocking. And rat-a-tat-tat, 15 wee round beans skited past the Mowdie's lugs. He rescued himself with a licksome loup. Did you do this in my head? He speered at the gate that had just been had a wee snoozle. Me? No, how could I? I'd do it like this, answered the gate. And tic-tac, a heap of taffy-coloured wee bars cowped onto the grass. The wee Mowdie was sair tempted to try in. Oh, did you do this in my head? He speered at the coo that was chowing the cud. Me? No, how could I? I'd do it like this, answered the coo. And kersplush! A whopping brownish green pancake busted onto the grass just aside the wee Mowdie. He was gey glad the coo wasn't the een that keeked in his head. God, so am I. State of that. Oof. Did you do this in my head? He speered at the grumph. Me? No, how could I? I'd do it like this, answered the grumph. And splatch! A soft brown heap plunked onto the grass. The wee Mowdie huddled his neeb. Nose, for those of you who, haven't a clue. Did you do this on my... Oh, he was about to spear Yent's mare, but as he looked nearer, he seen only 2 pudgy black muck fleas, and they were eaten. At last, a creature that could gi'e a hand, thought the Mowdie. Why did this in my head? He speered keenly. Hold still, buzzled the fleas. Then after a wee while, it's as plain as parritch, it was a dug. Clatty. Now, at lang and last, the wee Mowdie kent what keeked in his head. Hamish, the butcher's dug. Fast as lichting, he clem onto Hamish's kennel, and plink! A totty black jobby landed right on top of the dog's head. Contented at last, the wee Mowdie howked back down, and awa into his underground house. Well done. So, the moral of the story, folks, is, if you have a shot in your head, find the person that shot on you, and you shot right back on them. And half a stramash befalls the wee Mowdie. Yen brick sunny morn, it looks a bit like a link saucer, and the worst of it is, it fast wrecked in his head. Our gallus wee hero gangs out to spear a was kicked in his head. The tale of the wee Mowdie. Wonderful.